Even if that's the case, the Quran is right, because thumma is very, even if that's the case, linguistically, the Quran is right.
Of course.
This is the beginnings of when the Muslims start to give up the scientific miracles. Check it out. This is the reason why the Dawah scene began to give it up right here.
For instance, when we look at Aristotle's words, when we look at the descriptions of the Quran, we see a correspondence.
Well,
that
you
is
haven't
evidence.
shown us any correspondence.
Yeah, that's the point. That's a statement.
You haven't shown us. This is a statement. Aristotle is like the Quran. How?
That's what he's trying. So they're talking about embryology, the development of a baby, and this is what the Quran says, that the bones come first, and then
And it's like the Quran, which
Well, does Aristotle say the bones come first and then the flesh?
then the flesh and the muscles. Okay, so that's the Quranic embryology.
I'm not saying it. Can you tell?
is
Are
that
you
what,
sure?
is that what the Quran specifically says?
Absolutely. This is exactly what the Quran says.
Yeah, but
How?
Moses and Myers.
Because
How is
that's not what happens in the
Well,
book.
this is what the embryologists are telling us.
The
This is
embryo- no,
exactly
they're
what the
not.
embryologists are telling us.
No, they're not.
Okay.
Embryologists.
Let me tell you what Keith Moore said. I mean, you can disagree with him.
He doesn't like Keith.
He's an
He's wrong.
embryologist. This is his field.
It's my field too. I know he's wrong.
You're an embryologist?
Yes.
Oh, great. Wow. Wow. That's news to me.
2011. Okay, there it is. 2011. This is the beginning of when the scientific miracles went down the drain. This discussion here.
I love
Okay.
it. That's the planners didn't plan this one.
Yeah,
very
you
well.
didn't plan this one very well.
So that's wrong, because what happens first is you have differentiation of mesoderm,
Right. Right.
and these are forming simultaneously with each other.
right.
So they're forming simultaneously with each other.
That means
okay?
at the same time.
At the same time, bones, flesh, muscle being formed simultaneously. Now watch the miracle of reinterpretation.
Miracle of reinterpretation.
Simultaneously.
Yes.
Even if that's the case, the Quran is right, because thumma is very, even if that's the case, linguistically, the Quran is right. Thumma literally can in Arabic language means things happening simultaneously. Yes.
Well.
Yes.
But that's
Survey said.
One of the last legs that Muslims have to stand on is the Arabic language. Thank the Lord for Apologetics and Daughter of Christ for knowing Arabic and being able to debunk the Dawah lies and deception.
There's the word, you guys, in Surah 14, verse 131.
Yes. Then. It doesn't mean simultaneously. It means then.
Do you want to see the verse? Then we developed the drop into a clinging clot, whatever that means.
Then
We developed the clot, into a lump of flesh. Then we developed the lump into bones. Then closed the bones with flesh.
and that's the part right there saying that, okay, you have bones, and then those bones are closed with flesh. And then it is what?
Then we brought it into a being as a new creation.
So according to Adnan Rashid, he's saying every single time that appears, actually it means it's simultaneously. So this verse, which sometimes the word is thuma is being translated as then, and sometimes it's the word fa, like, so and then. But the times that thuma appears, he's saying, oh, it means simultaneously. Based on what? Because the guy he's talking to knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He knows what he's talking about. So Islam changes, the Quran changes, just like Ali Dawah was saying, that they changed the Quran to conform with science. That's exactly what they did.
Changed the Arabic language.